onwards, Vegeta has always had an eye on Bulma. In episode 14 of the anime, right when the party was about to enter the Demon Realm, they found out that the ship was not going to endure this final leg of the journey, so all of them would have to fly. However, Bulma is the only one of them all to not have the ability to fly, and even though Hyda's kinda stepped in, Vegeta quickly took care of it. Without a single doubt, Vegeta just got Bulma to wrap her arms around him, and then the two of them abandoned the ship. This is just another instance of Vegeta looking after Bulma, obviously the most memorable one being his fit of rage after Beerus slapped her. And this begs the question, after all he's been through,
don't forget to leave a like if you're stopping by, and if you're new to Geekdom 101, remember to subscribe and enable all notifications so that way you don't miss a single video. We discuss all things Dragon Ball here, movies, anime, manga, and even some video games. We've been here for 10 years and many more to come. I thank you for your continued support. Let's get to the video. After almost a full year, Toyotaro is back in the game as we have Dragon Ball Super chapter storyboard pre-release teases and teaser images once again. Just like how we had last year and the year before and the year before that on the official Dragon Ball website. This is of course the early unfinished draft pages of Dragon Ball Super's special chapter coming out next week, featuring some kind of clean God storyline with Goten and Trunks. So we're going to go into this these pages that we got here on this video. Want to give you a quick reminder, the Daima episode coming up this Friday. I'll have full coverage of that. I'll be doing a stream as well. And next week, we'll be doing coverage of both this chapter and Daima. The chapter will be dropping on Wednesday/Thursday, depending on where you live. It all comes down to where you live. If you are in in the Western Hemisphere, it's going to be on Wednesday. If you're in Japan, it'll be on Thursday. Or in the East. So, if you're like most of us, it'll be on Wednesday. So look forward to that in 1 week's time. And that's what this actually tells. The special one-shot chapter is coming out on Thursday, February 20th in Japan, which is the 19th everywhere else. And this is basically, again, a preview of things to come. It says here, the superhero arc, which began with a manga-exclusive prequel to the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie and took readers through the battle between the Warriors of Earth and the Red Ribbon Army, has reached its thrilling conclusion. That's, of course, that ended with Chapter 104 a year ago. 103. This time, the storyboard is for Chapter 104. So, this is officially Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 104. It's not being called anything else but Chapter 104, so I was wondering if they were just going to call it Dragon Ball Super Special or Dragon Ball Super One Shot, but this is officially Chapter 104. So it says here, featuring the adventures of Trunks and Goten in a prequel to the feature film. A prequel to the prequel. These two have been defending the fair town disguised as the Saiyamen, but why exactly did they decide to venture into superhero territory? Find out in this prequel to the prequel. So it takes place shortly before the Saiyaman 1, Saiyaman 2, X1, X2 stuff that they did a couple of years ago in the manga. It actually has been a couple of years now, y'all. It's kind of crazy how time flies, but there you go. So let's go ahead and check out the storyboard. Now, I want to make this clear. Now that we know for sure that this is Chapter 104, that means that we're probably going to find out in this edition of V-Jump what's next. We're probably going to, and I can't guarantee it, but I'm hoping they actually tell us what the next full arc is. Not the one shot, not this. This is probably just going to be a 1 month thing, and then we're done with it. And that's what they said, it's a one shot. So the chapters coming out after this one, that's what I'm curious about, because that's when the story's going to move forward. Now, luckily for us, Herms has dropped the translation for the drafts. The special one-shot chapter is called Birth of Saiyaman X.